Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel CBSE English Boost by Suchandra Day. Today we are going to discuss one of the most inspiring chapters, Deep Waters by William O. Douglas. This chapter is not just about swimming. It is actually about something much deeper. Fear, trauma, courage, and self-confidence. Tell me in the comments, what is your biggest fear? Height, darkness, water, exams? Because after today's video, you'll understand how fear can be defeated with determination and practice. So let's begin. So here is our chapter, Deep Water, Overcoming Fear and Finding Courage by William O. Douglas. The title itself is symbolic. Deep water does not only mean physically deep water, but also the deep fears inside our minds. Sometimes our fears are much deeper than the actual problem. William Douglas teaches us that fear can control life unless we decide to conquer it. Have you ever been scared of something because of one bad experience? Comment below. Let us first know about the author. William O. Douglas was an American jurist and Supreme Court judge. He was known for his adventurous spirit. Now this is interesting. Despite being adventurous, he himself suffered from a severe fear of water. So this chapter is autobiographical, meaning it is based on his real life experience. That is why the narration feels authentic, emotional, and relatable. When authors write from personal experience, the lesson becomes more powerful. This chapter is an autobiographical account. Douglas narrates how he developed a fear of water and how he gradually overcame it. This is a journey from fear, struggle, practice, confidence, and victory. The central message is very clear. Fear can be conquered through determination and discipline. What do you think is stronger, fear or determination? Douglas' fear began in childhood. He had a frightening experience at a beach where waves knocked him down. This created his initial fear. But the real trauma happened in the YMCA swimming pool. An older boy suddenly picked him up and threw him into the deep end of the pool. Imagine his helplessness. He didn't know swimming. He struggled, panicked, and nearly drowned. What emotions do you think Douglas felt at that moment? Think. After this incident, fear remained with him for years. He avoided swimming pools, water sports, fishing trips, and all activities connected with water. Fear did not just stop him physically, it also affected his confidence. This is how trauma works. One bad incident can create long lasting psychological fear. Students, remember, this is not just weakness, it is a mental barrier. Now begins the turning point. Douglas decided he would not allow fear to control his life anymore. He hired a professional swimming instructor. Notice something important here. He did not expect instant results. He learned step by step. Breathing techniques, kicking, arm movements, relaxations. Big fears are defeated through small, consistent actions. After months of practice, Douglas gained confidence, but he still wanted to test himself. So he went to lakes and swam alone. Why? Because true victory is when you trust yourself. Finally, he realized that his fear had completely vanished. Douglas had not only learned swimming, he had conquered himself. Now let's discuss important themes of the chapter. First, fear and courage. Fear is natural, but courage is acting despite fear. Next is determination. Douglas never gave up. Third, self-confidence. Practice rebuilt his lost confidence. Psychological growth. He transformed mentally. Which theme do you think relate to most? This chapter teaches us valuable life lessons. Face your fears. Avoiding fear strengthens it. Never give up. Persistence leads to success. Next, practice leads to mastery. Confidence comes from repetition. Fear can be controlled. We are stronger than our fears. Let us analyze the characters. Douglas, he is fearful in the beginning, determined, learner, confident at the end. He undergoes complete transformation. Instructor, he is patient, supportive, and sympathetic. He helps Douglas rebuild confidence step by step. Sometimes external guidance helps us overcome internal fears. This chapter is realistic and relatable. Everyone has fears. Douglas shows how fear controls the mind more than reality itself. The chapter symbolizes inner struggles humans face in life. Its biggest strength is psychological depth. This is a highly scoring answer for critical appreciation. Let us see the literary significance of this chapter. It is autobiographical narrative, simple language, powerful message, inspirational tone. Simple language does not mean simple meaning. The chapter is emotionally layered. So, what is the final takeaway? Fear is natural, but it is conquerable. Douglas proves that courage is not absence of fear, it is victory over fear. With effort, patience, and determination, any fear can be defeated. Students, whether it is exams, public speaking, failure, or rejection, remember Douglas. And I leave you with this beautiful quote: all we have to fear is fear itself, said by Franklin D. Roosevelt. This means often our bigger enemy is not the problem, but our fear of the problem. If this explanation helped you understand deep water clearly, do like, share, and subscribe to CBSE English Boost by Suchandra Day. Comment below your biggest takeaway from this chapter. See you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Bye everyone.